A lot of folks, unfortunately, discredit Christianity as the white man's religion. They claim that Christianity is only in West Africa because of the slave trade and that it was forced on my ancestors. But that can't be further from the truth. Some of the most influential Christian theologians from the early church have been from Africa. We have guys like Tertullian, who coined the word Trinity and is from modern-day Tunisia. We also have St. Augustine, who is one of the most influential theologians on the Western Church, who is from modern-day Algeria. But there weren't just Christian people in Africa before the slave trade. There were entire Christian kingdoms in Africa. A good example is the kingdom of Axum, or the Abyssinian Empire. Abyssinia was one of the first Christian nations and was actually Christian before the Roman Empire. But I already hear the comments typing, oh, that's just North Africa and East Africa. What about West Africa? Even in West Africa, there were many Christian communities who adopted Christianity long before the transatlantic slave trade. An Arab historian whose name I cannot pronounce reported in his travels through West Africa a large Christian community on the very most western tip of Africa in modern-day Senegal. This West African Christian community was reported to have existed almost 2 centuries before European slavers even stepped foot on the continent. And as this Arab historian noted, the only reason this Christian community was unconquered by the Muslims was due to it not producing any wealth for the Muslim invaders. So they left this community alone. This clearly shows that there were other Christian communities in West Africa that had been colonized by Muslims, which really changes the modern narrative around of Christians being the oppressors and then Muslims being the oppressed. Because it was actually Islam that was forced on West Africans and had Christianity snatched away from them. And this is proof that Christianity did not spread to Africa solely by violence, but that it did actually have a natural spread to West Africa that was peaceful. And that many Christian communities in West Africa have been victims of Muslim invaders and oppression. Christianity is truly the faith for every race, ethnicity, and tribe. We are all one in the body of Christ. So don't let anyone try to racialize Christianity. And don't let anyone try to say that Christianity was only spread to Africa because of violence and slavery. That is false.